Hello, thank you everyone for joining me today for another yoga flow. Today's flow we're going to be doing all modifications to the poses. So we're going to be taking it nice and slow and easy. So go at your own pace and check in with your body. We're going to begin in easy seat. So in easy seat, the modified version is to grab a block and to sit on the block so that your back is aligned and that it relieves any tension that you may feel in your hips or in your knees. So we're going to start here, and we're just going to close our eyes and take a few breaths in through our nose. Exhaling out, settling the body, and just taking a moment to set an intention for your yoga practice today. And intention is just what you plan to get out of your yoga flow today. Okay, so we're going to start by bringing those hands up, making sure that your biceps are aligned with your ears. We're going to bring those hands together, interlocking those fingers, and we're going to stretch up. So bring those palms forward and just stretch those arms up towards the ceiling as if your palms are magnets and the ceiling are magnets and they're trying to connect. So really feel that stretch. And always remember to breathe. A good tip for breathing is you want to inhale whenever your chest is out, exhale whenever you're pulling the chest in, and exhale whenever you're doing any twisting motion. Inhale, we're going to exhale and bring those arms down. We're going back into easy seat. So we're going to go into a twist. So with your hands gently on your knees, we're going to inhale, and then we're going to twist and turn to the right. You want to look over your shoulder as much as you can. Exhale, come back to center. Take a breath here. And we're going to exhale and twist to the left. Going to exhale, and we're going to come back to center. Now I'm going to turn my body so that you can see me this way, because we're going to be using the length of the mat for the next poses that we're going to do. So again, in the modified easy seat, you're going to have your block here. You're going to sit on your block or pillow. If you want more comfort, you can use a pillow too. But the block is going to help you keep that body aligned. So here in easy seat, I'm going to bring those arms up. Take a breath here. And we're going to exhale and fold over. Inhale, walk those hands forward, back into easy seat. Take a breath here. Inhale, bring those arms up and fold over. You want to make sure you keep your hips on the block, bending over as much as you can. Relaxing those hip muscles down. Inhale, walk those hands forward, back into easy seat. Take a breath here. We're going to do this pose 2 more times. So inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, walk those hands up, back into easy seat. Take a breath here. Inhale, bring those arms up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, walk those hands back up into easy seat. Taking a couple of breaths here. We're going to extend those legs out. Staying on the block because this next position, the block is the modified version sitting here. So we're just here in what we call staff position. So you want to make sure your spine is elongated. You want to make sure your legs are straight and your feet are pointed forward, shoulders back. And just take a couple breaths here. Just feeling the length of the spine. Now we're going to be bending both of our legs back. So you want to turn your block long ways so it's a parallel with the mat. You want to put it between your ankles and sit back on it. Now on this pose, if you're feeling any tension in your ankles, then go ahead and get a second block, place it on top of the first block, and just sit here. Make sure your back is aligned and straight. And just breathe, connecting to the body. Notice any tension that you're feeling so you know how you need to modify the poses. So if you're still feeling any tension in your knees or in your ankles, just be aware that so that you'll know when you're doing any poses that cause you to have to be in this position, that you know you'll need to do a modified version. So we're going to come up, palms to mat, into our tabletop position. here in tabletop, you want to make sure that your hands are shoulder width apart and that your knees are hip width apart. You want to make sure that your top of your feet are grounded into the mat and your palms are grounded into the mat. You want to spread your fingers out so that you have 2 L's with your thumb and index finger. We're going to walk those feet back into plank. This is a regular plank. Modified plank, we're going to bring those knees down. Keep those hands shoulder width apart, pulling that your navel to your spine to engage your core. And we're just going to hold it here. As you're holding a pose, notice any tension or tightness that you're feeling in your body. This is going to keep you aware and know when you need to modify poses. Next, suppose we're going to take that left foot and we're going to bring it up between our hands. You're going to get your block here. And you're going to hold the block here. You're going to push those hips forward. Now, you can also use 2 blocks here and come down on your forearms. So you want to make sure you can keep those toes tucked for better balance, or untuck them and ground the top of your foot into the mat. Make sure that your right foot soles are to the mat, grounded into the mat. And we're just going to make sure those hips are pointed forward, and we're going to hold this pose for a moment. Make sure you keep your chest up, head up. We're going to come back up, bringing those, your hands back, shoulder width apart, bringing your right leg back into the modified plank, and we're going to hold it here. Now we're going to bring the left foot forward. Bringing those hips forward, get your blocks, and we're going to place our forearms down or your hands down, however you are now. Pay attention to your body and recognize your body. Make sure that your knee is stacked to your ankle, so they're in alignment. You want to bring this hip, push this hip forward. Stretch there, you're going to feel it here, and you're going to feel it here. And we're going to come down on those forearms if you can, keeping that chest up. You can untuck those toes and ground the top of your foot to the mat, or keep them tucked for better balance. keep your core engaged. And remember to always breathe whenever you're switching poses. So when you switch, you're going to switch on an inhale or an exhale. So we're going to inhale. We're going to bring our palms back to the mat. We're going to bring that left leg back. And we're back into our tabletop pose. So tabletop, we're going to have our hands shoulder width apart and our knees hip width apart. And we can put our blocks to the side. We're going to need them throughout this yoga flow today, so keep them close by. So we're here at tabletop. We're going to bring those hands forward, come down, bring our forearms to mat. You're going to extend your hips out and bring your chin to mat and your forehead to mat. Now, for the modified version, you're going to take your block and you're just going to bring your chin or your forehead to the block. Make sure you have your block positioned in a way where it's comfortable for you. Gonna bring that head up, walk those hands back into tabletop. And we're gonna do this pose 2 more times. So from here in tabletop, we're gonna walk those hands forward and push those hips back, dropping that spine, bring those forearms to mat and forehead to block. Bring that head up, walk those hands back into tabletop. You want to take your block, place it between your ankles, and we're going to go down into child's pose. In child's pose, you want to make sure you want your glutes to hit the block. Come up, and we're gonna come onto our backs now. So you're gonna need both of your blocks on either side of your knees. Gonna place those feet soles together. You're gonna bring those knees to the blocks here, and you're going to slowly move back and just allow those knees to just fall and drop to the mat, palms to mat, knees to block. Legs up, and you're going to get your strap because you're going to need your strap for this. We're going to do a leg extension here, and the modified version is keeping one leg folded and your sole to mat. Place your your strap on the soles of your feet and just pull and stretch your leg out as much as you can. Breathing into the stretch. So for me, I have different levels of mine. So I'm going to just come up to the next one just to pull that stretch up. Stretch my arms. And keeping your feet parallel to the wall. I'm going to gently release that strap. Bring that foot down and go to the opposite foot. Slowly stretch up as much as you can. Sometimes one leg could be tighter than the other, so just pay attention to your body and just go with the flow of your body in the moment. Gonna slowly bring that leg down, release that strap, and bring both legs down into Savasana. Now in Savasana, if you have tightness in your knees or hips, you can take a pillow and place the pillow under your knees. And that helps relieve the tension off your hips and your knees. Savasana, hands up, palms up, and just relax the muscles in your body. Just feel any tension that you may be feeling in your body now. Using this time to connect to your body, to show gratitude and appreciation for your body and all that it does. Any tension you're feeling, just relax the muscles. Imagine your exhales just softening your muscles where you feel tightness or tension. Start scanning your body with the top of your head and move all the way down to the tips of your toes. Release those shoulders from your ears and feel the back of the shoulders melting into the mat and your hips melting into the mat. Just surrendering to the present moment, envisioning all thoughts floating by like clouds in your mind. No resistance to thoughts. Just follow the flow and easiness of your breath. Relax the head, and don't forget to relax the neck as well. You want to release any tension you may be feeling in your neck. Bodies are so amazing. They allow us to do so many things. Our bodies support us each and every day. So we're taking the time now to show gratitude and thanks to our bodies by giving it breath, relaxing the muscles. Just breathe in love into those tense and tight spaces. muscles just relaxing and melting away.